Hey Sagittarius, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your February 2020 reading. So, like all the other readings I've been doing this month, I actually pulled some cards out ahead of time just to see where you guys are at coming into February, you know, where your head's at, your feelings, your energy really. We're using the Egyptian deck, and we're also going to be using the Game of Thrones deck. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Sagittarius Venus. If the messages fit, take them. If they don't, then they don't resonate with you, then they're not for you. Check out the readings for your other placements, like your moon, your rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, just take that into account that it's not directly for you as well. All right, and if you guys want to book a private reading, all the info's below. I got a special for the year ahead reads up until February 15th, so check that out. But let's get just right into this here. Okay. So where you guys have been and where you're at right now, I don't know, it's kind of like, I feel like you guys are looking for the opportunity to move on now, like to move forward, like let's go, let's go. I'm getting impatient here. Slave of the sword is kind of like the knave of the sword here. And he's kind of a watching, looking, learning type of person. You know, sometimes he can denote spying. In this case, I kind of just feel like you guys are looking for a way forward because you're getting really... you're just starting to feel stagnant. You're starting to feel frustrated. When the Four of Swords is reversed, you know, we're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, I really am not happy with where things are at. I'd like to move on now. It's an impatience. And with the Four of Cups reversed right next to it, both of these fours reversed, you're ready to get on from where you've been, because fours usually are about kind of having that platform where we're at here. We have a nice solid stable like platform. We've got a foundation here. We've built that up, but when they're both reversed, we get two fours reversed. We really just want to be getting out of that. We want to drop it. We kind of want to break the foundation that we built and move on towards something else. Four of Cups reversed is, you know, I've been dissatisfied where I'm at. Some of you could be having some emotional releases because of some type of loss, because sometimes the Four of Cups reversed is a feeling of loss and a feeling of crying for me, you know, having the tears spill out, having all of that kind of an emotional, like, ugh, let me drop this and just cry for like 10 minutes. Let me have an emotional breakdown. But I just think that we really want to be getting out of this dissatisfied emotional place here. And we're kind of focused on this Two of Cups here. We might be coming into some relationships, some love, but there's some equal emotions here, Sagittarius. You know, somebody here is having the same emotions as you, but you, and again, oh my God, what is wrong with me? I'm like Englishing myself into a circle. But there's again an equal exchange of love. You have to be willing to put it out first, of course, or they have to be willing to do it. Somebody's got to do it, but there's love here. And whether you're aware of it or not, you know, there's a connection. Maybe you're relying on a partner a lot. Maybe we're really connecting in that area as we're kind of pushing for more in others. We could also be kind of getting tired of the same old relationship situations that kind of, you know, flare up and then are gone, or ones that just prove always to be unsatisfying. Like, why does it always happen this way? Why does something always, you know, end up wrong? Why can't I seem to meet that person? Two of Cups is there though, so we're going to look at that this month as well, because that seems to be coming in, and I think that a lot of you guys have been sensing that as well. So let's look at your energy for the beginning of the month and then the end of the month. All right, Sag, do check out your yearly. I did a yearly for all of the signs where we pulled tarot for each, you know, month of the year. But more importantly, we did a huge comprehensive astrological overview specifically for each sign for the year ahead, because it's gonna be a really big year. There's a lot of stuff going on, so I highly recommend checking it out. Okay, let's check this out here. Energy at the beginning of February 2020 for my Sagittarians. Ooh. The heck? I think that's okay. Okay. The energy at the beginning of the month is the Ace of Pentacles, the Crown Pentacle here. I think it's supposed to be the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, it's the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. So we have the Crowned Pentacle. This is getting that offer, getting the money, having, you know, that big, stable solid thing coming in here, or maybe even we feel it coming in. We could also just be on this path of, again, seeking it out. But whatever it is, the Ace of Pentacles is on our mind here. We want that opportunity, we want the stability, we want the money, we want all the good material, physical things of a relationship, you know, the stability, the security of we're together, right? We're good here, right? But also so much, you know, that in terms of a career. I don't know what's going on with my speech abilities right now. What the heck, Sagittarius? I mean, we are going into Mercury retrograde this month, so maybe that's what's happening here. We do have Mercury retrograde the 17th of March. I'm sorry, 17th of February through the 10th of March. See, I'm already saying things backwards. Here we go, right? End of the month here, we get the Master of the Cup. There's a lot of depth of emotion here. An ability to be really deeply compassionate, understanding, empathic, honestly, with our feelings and with others, to have empathy for others, to have grown enough emotionally to forgive, forget, and be the bigger person in any type of emotional scenario. We could also be dealing with a very developed water sign, or even developing our own emotional, psychic kind of stuff here this month. Whatever it is, there's a depth here to you by the end of the month, especially emotionally. There's depth, there's understanding, there's growth, there's a sense of maturity, and just ready for the next big emotional thing here, next big relationship, next big emotional thing. See, I'm saying things very strangely right now. I don't know what's going on. Let's keep going though, okay? Let's look at your focus this month and your goals. We're going to look at that actually with the Game of Thrones deck now. Your focus this month, your goals, Sagittarius. If you guys need to take a break, please take a break. I'm suddenly feeling so exhausted. Like, if you guys have been exhausted, if you've been running around, if you've had a lot going on, especially emotionally, just take a day. Take a nap. Especially the Four of Swords reversed, like, you might want to rush into something, but it's just, take your time, especially with that Ace of Pentacles, needing to have stability, needing to have the security before you start rushing forward. Take your time. Your goals this month, your focus this month, Sagittarius. Okay. Wow. Okay. You want to find something out here. Ooh, I don't know. You guys want to pick at some things here that might not be that good as well. Death card. You'd like whatever needs to, you know, end just to end. You'd like things to really clear themselves out so you can move on forward now. Here we have Arya here, who is, you know, a faceless one at this point, I believe. I think that's, you know, what's in the background there. So, you know, the Lord of Death here has come. What do we say to death? Not today. But that's what I would say if it were reversed. Today, it's like, let's do this. Let's bring an end to something. I'm ready to raise something down. I'm ready to let something go, to bring something in. These are in your goals and in your focus. You're ready for endings. You're ready for massive change and shifts here. You're ready to let go of the old and usher in the new. And yet, there's this confusion as to kind of how to do it without, you know, causing this Five of Cups. You're afraid almost of what it is. You're afraid of the past, like of letting some things of the past go, of allowing people in. There's kind of a push and pull here, especially if this is about a relationship or a job situation. Am I ready for this? I don't know. Am I ready for this? I don't know. And it's like, here's the choice here. This is a change. This is a choice that, you know, heralds a lot of shift, a lot of change. And Seven of Swords reverse has you looking at, again, why this is coming up here. Why this is coming up. Could also be that you're mourning some losses that were unexpected. It could be literally death. It could be other things, but there are losses here that have been unexpected. And situations that we didn't understand why they were taken from us, why things, again, haven't worked out. We're ready for a change because we can't really seem to figure out why these things keep happening, if they keep happening. It's irritating. There's a lot of frustration, but your goals and your focus are finding out the why. Figuring it out. Which path do I really have here? Which way can I really go? Let's find out the truth. And make sure not to, again, get too stuck with the Five of Cups. Because your focus might be too much on the loss aspect of it, on what you have to let go of. But there's 2 cups right there. Pick them up and walk away from the ones that have fallen. There's no sense in crying over spilled milk. Let's see. Let's look at your major obstacles here. Your major obstacles this month, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's what we're going to take. And let's look at your defining. I mean, I think that these have a lot to do. Some of these are your defining events. Some of your obstacles are definitely your defining events. And there are choices. It's interesting. I just did Taurus's reading. And you guys, like, don't really have any connection, I find, honestly, in terms of signs. Like, or, you know, in some maybe small ways. But they got this card a lot, too. It was all about choices for them. A lot about choices and grappling with, you know, which way do we go here? I really feel like January and into February has been a lot of choices for a lot of people. Which way do we go now? Who am I going to be as I enter this new decade? And it's asking you again, as the tide shifts, as literally the universal temperature here shifts, it's like, do you want to stay in the darkness? Do you want to, you know, shield yourself to deeper knowledge, to more growth, expansion, or do you want to see the light? And are you ready for it? And you guys are like, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. Bring it on. Sagittarians, you're kind of known to be, I almost said the knowledge bearers, you know, teachers, the, what is the word I'm looking for? See, I can't even say it. You guys are like leaving me at a loss for words right now. And I think it has a lot to do, yeah, with this whole thing right here. 8 of Wands reversed, 4 of Swords, 10 of Spears. You're exhausted. I don't know. As soon as I started this reading, I was like, I don't think I can do any more readings today. Like, you guys are giving me a headache. I'm so tired. And this isn't even like... Scorpio's reading was intense, and I had to do it literally twice, and it didn't have me feeling this way. So whatever you guys have been through, you need a break, and you need to relax. You need to stop trying to scatter your energy and run around too much. You're carrying too many wands right now. You have to let some go. You've got to let something give here. You have to let go of some of the burden. You have to ease it in some way here. And I think some of the challenge here will be to choose to let things go, to choose new paths, because you feel very burdened by the choices you have to make. It's like you wanted it. And for some of you now, the choice to have, especially a relationship or something like this, is here. And I don't know, you're kind of pulling back, or you're like out of the energy, like, I'm so tired, I don't know, like there's something that's like having you pause a little bit, but it's because it wants you to really sit down and consider this choice on how ready you are for whatever you're stepping into here. And yet there's victory, there's a coming together, especially if it's a love situation. It's all good stuff, but you have to be willing to open yourself up. And again, talk especially about what you're going through, because it seems to me you got a lot of wands on your back and you're really tired and you need a break, okay? And you need to have things like work out in your favor for once, right? So let's look at more on the defining events here. It's about love for you. I don't know. There's really good stuff for love for you guys this month. It's interesting. I just read for a Sagittarius and it all came up roses too. And I was like, y'all have a great year ahead, huh? Like, I'm jealous. Again, Ace of Swords, the Lovers. And then just to define that a little bit more, 2 of Cups. For those of you that want to go for it and choose to open yourself up to a love situation, maybe with a Gemini, maybe with a Scorpio. Signs don't really matter because there's all sorts of water signs here. Death, Master of Cups. There's, again, some air sign stuff with the Page of Swords and the Lovers. So, you know, take that into account, but don't let it drive the whole reading. It could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But there's love, and I can't help but say that, you know, we're really coming together into a love situation. I can't wait to do your love reading now, honestly. And don't worry, there will be love readings that are specifically all about that. But regardless, especially in terms of work, you could be getting offered something, but you might feel it's a bit of a burden. You might feel very stressed about it. You might feel like, oh my God, right now, like, I don't know if I've got time for this. And again, it's about you and it's your choice here. I think that if you do take it, you'll be rewarded quite handsomely, but you might have to let go of something here. And it might be uncomfortable, honestly, to let go of some of the burden that you're carrying. Not that, like, you shouldn't let it go, but it might feel weird to let go of some worries, some fears, some things that we keep carrying, you know, especially psychological, what I call like my psychological circles, where we drive ourselves in circles. I deserve this, now I don't, now I'm not sure, am I ready for this? I don't know. And then you start questioning it so much that it goes away. So this is good stuff here this month, in my opinion. I don't know. There's not too much else here other than Temperance showing up upright. You're in the right frame of mind. You're coming into balance. You're very intelligent with it, you know, on it right now. If you've been wanting to, again, mature more, especially emotionally, grow more, do all this really, all the things that you've been dreaming of doing here. I think that you've got it. But again, you have to let go of something here, and you got to take a break. It's almost like take a break when you need to. I don't know, the month of February, I'm getting for everybody, like, don't try to like force yourself to go out. Don't get all FOMO, like fear of missing out on everything, fear of missing out on these parties, this, that, everything. This is a month of introspection and needing to take rest. Every sign here, I don't know if it's the retrograde or what, but everybody needs to take a break, take some rest, and take a step back. Because before we can really make any decisions, rush into things, have things really shift and change, these things are changing on a deeper level. We've got to rest through that and allow our bodies and our minds here and just really our spirits to work, you know, through that right now while it happens. And, you know that everything is going to move forward a lot quicker once, you know, we're done with that. But we got to go deep right now in Aquarius and into Pisces season here. And you guys are doing fine. So take the time to study, learn, listen, bring things that have not been into alignment, especially within you, even physically, health-wise, back into alignment. You know, studying new things, reading, you know, doing things that you enjoy. I'm also getting, do things that you enjoy, connect with people that you love, and choose to connect with these people. Choose to connect with people who want to connect with you, that want to be with you. And when, you know, there's a lot of effort, love, and just exciting, beautiful energy here for relationships. It's just success all around for love. So again, I can't wait to see what your love reading, but overall, your month is looking good. Let's pull one more. But I don't think I even want to pull any more. Your reading might be a bit shorter than everybody's, but I think it's very much because, you know, things aren't as complicated for you. They're like a little bit in some aspects, yeah. We're just kind of frustrated and impatient, really, and we have some choices here in terms of what we want to put our energy towards and what we don't, and have new beginnings, especially with relationships and work, that are really good, but that have us facing some, you know, some fears that we haven't faced maybe in a while, some weird feelings coming up. But things are balancing out, coming into justice here. I like this. Everything's gonna come into clarity. Justice will prevail. You know, you will see the truth of the situation as long as you do what's right for you, do what's right for the situation. And again, in the background here, if any situation that you know isn't unjust here is holding you up, it's time to bring it out into the open, end it, let it go. Really look at, you know, what is right and what is wrong here, and how maybe that kind of situation, you know, that kind of stuff might be gumming up your internal works here. But overall, there's a sense of things, again, coming into balance, alignment, truth, clarity, beauty this month. So let it happen. Take the time that you need. Don't push into it because, again, you're carrying a lot right now. And it's not really a rush to the finish line for once. So, you know, don't rush ahead here, Sag, like you're kind of known to do. Let's pull some oracles here. And again, guys, keep an eye out for the love readings for this month. I will be doing love readings for February as well. So let's see here, Sagittarius for February 2020. Okay, what's this? I like this. Okay. Perfection. Dream your passion. Fly away. Go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? Move into the wound of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face what upsets you the most. It is a great teacher. Give whatever is holding you back, insecurities, ego, fear of failure or of not being loved, fear of being alone, and be reborn into a new state of perfection. This is the perfect message for you. This is the sum up that I was looking for. I don't even want to pull another oracle for you because I think That's what you guys needed to hear. And I'm not going to overburden you with messages. Like, everybody else had a lot of them. And if you guys didn't, let's just keep it that way. That's a good thing, okay? 2020 looks like a good year for you guys. So again, check out your yearlies, check out the dailies, check out the monthlies and the love readings that I got going on, guys. And if you want to book a private reading, especially a year ahead reading, I got those until February 15th that I'm offering. But again, make sure to book before then. And again, all the info on booking is right below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful and blessed February, guys. Check me out over on Instagram. Connect with me over there. It's fun. And just have a good time this month. Enjoy all these lovely love feelings, okay? And be reborn again into a new you without all those fears, insecurities, all that crap, all right? Have faith. Namaste.